Welcome to our lecture online. Our next example has a binomial multiplied with a trinomial. And just to illustrate that if there's two terms in the first one and three terms in the second one, when we multiply them together, we're going to have 6 multiplications, 2 times 3. So the multiplications are equal to the number of terms in the first polynomial times the number of terms in the second polynomial. Also, we're going to do it in a vertical fashion, so you can see that you could do it either way. Again, if you're not comfortable yet, use arrows. You're going to take the first term of the first polynomial and multiply it times each of the terms in the second polynomial. And so with arrows like this, that helps to illustrate that you're going to do that. And then you take the second term and you multiply times each of the 3 terms in the second polynomial. So then again with arrows, you can indicate that that's what you're doing. Notice 6 arrows, 6 multiplications. So this becomes equal to 3x squared times 2x cubed. That would be 6x to the 2 plus 3, you add exponents, 5th power. 3x squared times a 4x, 3 times 4, that's 12. And add exponents, 2 plus 1, that would be x to the 3rd. And 3x squared times a minus 6 is a minus 18x squared. Now you go to the second term, minus 5x, 2x cubed, that's a minus 10x to the 4th. A minus 5x times a plus 4x, that's a minus 20x squared. And a minus 5x times a minus 6 is a plus 30x. Now all we have left to do is combine like terms. We only have 1x to the 5th power. We only have 1x to the 4th power. We have 1x to the 3rd power, but we have 2x to the 2nd power, minus 18, minus 20, that's minus 38x squared, and we have 1x to the 1st power. And that is how you multiply those 2 polynomials. Doing the same thing but in a vertical format, again, we're going to take each of these 2 terms and multiply times each of those 3 terms. So 3x squared times 2x cubed gives us a 6x to the 5th. 3x squared times a 4x, that gives us plus 12x cubed. Notice that I left a little bit of space because the x to the 4th term is missing, and it may appear when I multiply the second term with those 3 up there. And then we have a 3x squared times a minus 6, that's a minus 18x squared. Now we go to the second term, minus 5x times a 2x cubed, that gives us a minus 10x to the 4th, and notice that goes right here, minus 10x to the 4th. We have a minus 5x times a plus 4x, that's a minus 20x squared, which goes over here. Notice that we pair up the same power of x, that makes it easier to add, and finally minus 5x times a minus 6 is a plus 30x. Now we can add all these together. So we have a 6x to the 5th minus 10x to the 4th plus 12x cubed. And then here combining those 2, minus 38x squared and a plus 30x. Quickly checking to see if we got the same results. And we did. So we probably did it correctly. And that's how it's done.